Hello everybody, this is Freddy from Turn Vertical, and in this video I want to go over a quick case study of how I helped this ecom brand make 215k within 15 days. And it's going to be value packed and hope it's going to be useful to you. And I would say let's get right into it. Just one quick thing, a super short disclaimer, if this comes up, disclaimer. Results will vary for you, of course, depends on current revenue, available budget, conversion rate, profit margin, and that kind of stuff. But yeah, let's now come into the juicy stuff, the campaign setup. The campaign setup is probably simpler than you probably would have guessed. It's basically a 3-campaign setup. I've switched this now to a 2-campaign setup. But it's basically one Advantage Plus scaling campaign, one top of the funnel CBO scaling campaign, and then one creative testing campaign. Basically 3 campaigns only. You might run one or two more depending on your SKUs, but all you really need is one scaling campaign and one testing campaign. And this is the setup that I'm running right now on this account. On the exact account, I'm running one scaling, one testing, and it's been working even better recently. But yeah, then if we go into the ad set setup, it's basically one ad set only, and it's just broad, keep it simple, stupid. 1 to 2 ad set max. Broad will do all of the heavy lifting for you. Let me switch my camera to over here, and it will let your creative do the targeting. Again, more on that, more on this sentence, let your creative do your targeting. On the next slide, I also have a separate video for that. I don't know if it's up yet or not, but if it is, I will have it linked up here. If it's not, it's coming very, very soon. So subscribe if you want to see about a little more about that. But again, I'll have more information about that on one of the next slides. Ad set setup, again, super simple, just broad. One ad set, you can see it's running at 3,500 per day, and it got all of the spent from that campaign. Then the next thing is the ad setup, and it's so simple. Like, it's 4 ads only. Like, they got all of the spent in the scaling campaign, as you can see right here. One was a major spender, driving $31,000 of ad spend, and then one of these ads only got $600 in ad spend. So basically, what's that? Like 80% of the spend came from one ad. And what I like to do is 3 to 5 ads per ad set. If you're using Advantage Plus, you can really scale this to like 5 to 7 ads. I think it's the ideal point for that. At least that's what I've been finding. I have no proof of that, but I find that if you're using Advantage Plus, there could be more ads within one ad set. And ideally, these are different kind of creatives, right? If you're using broad ads, it's super important. Basically, the way you leverage broad the most is by having different kinds of creatives, because different people react to different kinds of creatives. So if you have like one UGC video, one review image, one founder image, one feature-oriented video, you will reach a broader audience versus if you just have like 4 different UGC videos. It's important that, or ideally, again, if you want to get the best results, these are different kinds of creatives. In my example, I think it's like one founder image, one feature-oriented video, one review image, and one UGC video. I think it's the exact setup that I'm running right now. And because your creative does your targeting, especially if you're using broad, your creative does your targeting. And your creative does your targeting. What does that really mean? Basically, the most simple example is a man and woman and age. Obviously, if you're running broad, you have open age range, open gender, automatic placements. And imagine that this is a brand selling jackets, right? They're selling jackets, and they're using broad targeting. And who do you think is this, or are these ads being shown to? Let's imagine no broad targeting, no nothing. And who are these ads being shown to? If you do like a breakdown, if you run these as Facebook ads, and after like 1,000 impressions, 10,000 impressions, you're gonna make a breakdown. Who's the age? Who's the age that these ads are being shown to, and who's the gender? And people react to things that they kind of can identify themselves with, right? That's super important to know. And this ad is, I don't know, maybe it's 25, maybe it's 28, I don't know. But man in the age range from 25 to 30 will react to this kind of image. And you can even imagine, these two are wearing the same jackets. In this instance, I'm 100% certain that women of the age range like 18 to 24 would react most to this image. And that's basically creative data targeting explained. People react to what they can identify themselves with, and some people, for example, if you talk about Facebook ads, can identify themselves with like review images. maybe they've always bought from like review images because they like a review, they like the social proof. Whereas, you know, maybe some people only buy from UGC videos because they like, I don't know, a day in the life of using this product videos. And if you know only have like review images, the people who react to the a day in the life of UGC videos will not see your ads. And this is why it's important to have different kinds of creatives running. And this is why it's important to you know, let Facebook do broad, because the algo from Facebook is super smart. They will know who to show these kind of ads to. And yeah, it's basically you create as you're targeting. Give Facebook the maximum amount of room to breathe. You know, again, let's take this concept one step further. I think I talked about this already, but again, UGC ads will reach a different audience than plain product pictures, whereas, you know, plain product pictures will reach a different audience than infomercials. And to kind of really do broad targeting in the correct way, you have different kinds of creatives, and ideally a lot of different kinds of creatives, different landing pages. For example, let's take this concept one step further. Landing pages. Some people buy from a product page, where some people buy from like a 3 reasons why landing page. So why not try both and scale further, right? It's so simple. And yeah, that's basically, in 6 minutes, I described to you how I scaled, like the exact setup that I'm using to scale this brand to 215K. Obviously they had a proven offer, they had a, you know, good, you know, they've had some ad spend behind that previously. But if you have like a great offer, a great product, a great profit margin, it's not possible, it's not realistic to scale to 215K within 15 days. But you can use this exact like setup, you can use these exact concepts to basically create your own ads, to create your own campaign, ad set and ad setup, to test creatives the way that I'm testing ads. Like the only thing that's probably different for me and you is you can use the same tactics. It's just the creative. The creatives in the account are A+. And that's why I was able to scale. So if your creatives are only B, you're not going to be able to scale. If your creatives are A+, you will scale. And now we see if you have a, you know, reasonable CPA that comes on top. But if you have a great offer, great conversion rate, reasonable CPA, A+ creatives, use this exact setup, and literally you can scale Facebook ads up. And yeah, I hope this video was valuable to you. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you soon in the next video. Bye.